also sang in. I'm gonna do another replay, but instead this is not going to be a tournament based one. It will be just a random replay which I found just now actually, but I haven't actually looked through it since I actually played the battle, so it should be pretty interesting. So yeah, as I remember, this was a good battle. I can't remember how much ranked up. I remember he was Russian. That's as much as I can remember. But I think he was a silver 8-star. I can't quite pinpoint it, but I just thought, you know what, this is a pretty decent battle, so I thought, why not? I should be on. Okay, so we will be playing on the what's that? Ishiyama Ruins. I think that's how you pronounce it in Jap. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a pretty decent map. It's got some nice terrain to it. It's got some trees. It's got some nice hills. So it will be pretty darn nice. And I can remember that this was a silver star, but I can't remember what like kind of actual star, whether it was about 6 or 8. And at this point, I was a bronze 8. So we'll get kicking into the battle. The reason I decided to do this is because I haven't yet got the replays from everybody about the tournament, so I'm still waiting on 2 more people to send me some replays, and I'm pretty sure you will see some people sending. So you're probably thinking, "Cool, Vendetta, this is a bit of a weird army build. What are you doing? Why? This is a bit of a strange formation. What are you doing?" Well, basically, I have a set of morals. I have principles when playing online games. Now, what I'll do, especially for Shogun, my morals are very strong. I'll get into the match. The first thing I'll do is I'll say, you know, good luck, have fun, as you do, to kind of present the game, and then bang, someone will click, start the game. At this point, I get annoyed, and I now have a minute to set up my army. That really, really annoys me. Damn it. So I never, ever, I wait for myself to finish formation, and if they haven't clicked the ready button, I always say, I'm ready when you are, in the chat box. And then they'll say, thank you, yes, I'm ready as well, good luck, have fun, and then we start the match. It's a nice gentleman's agreement to start the battle. But there is one occasion, there's only one ever circumstance where I immediately press the start button, and you're thinking, no, that's a bit of a dick move to do. It's like, well, yeah, but when people bring Shinobi Informer, that's it, that's dick mode is on, so I always click the start button as soon as I see Informer up. This is why I've hidden all my units in the open, and my cavalry is just here. You know, he's going to see them eventually, so I thought might as well not keep him waiting. Anyway, so we should get kicking into the battle. So I brung 5 units of Naginata Warrior Monks. I personally always think that any more than 5 of one unit is a spam, but these guys are pretty tough. Now, the reason why I haven't brung, probably wondering, oh, you haven't bought any veterans, why do you not? Noise, need to get rid of. I've been saying that for the past couple of replays now, but you're probably thinking, why didn't you bring any veterans? Well, whenever I play against people, I will always, I want to have like a fully replenished veteran army, so what I'll do is that before I play with people like, I don't know, Sorav or Samurai 97 or Bruticus, or the kind of main people I play with a lot of the time, whenever I play with them, I always like to have a nice fresh rank of veterans. So before the match, I always go on the matchmaker and I play in battle, but I never play any veteran units. I just literally spam a load of whatever units. Well, not quite spam, but you know, I get a lot of units, and then I just go in when they're non-veteran, because then as soon as I finish this battle, then they will be replenished and I can just get on with my life and play with some friends. So this is basically what I did, and especially against someone of this high rank, it is a good idea to do, because it also gives you the numbers benefits rather than just really overpriced quality units, which they'll have much better units anyway. So after all that rambling, I've got 5 Naginata Warrior Monks, I've then got 5 Nodachi units, and then I've got 3 Naginata attendant units behind those. I've then also got Captain Cabinet, as per usual, with his spiky gold armour and helmet, and then I've got 4 Yari Cav. It's always good to bring a lot of Yari Cav, I find, just for taking out enemy Cav and then dominating the field with the manoeuvrability. So I hate when people do this. What they do is that they have their colour scheme, and they'll make everything black. This is basically what they do, so you can't see whether it's a sword, whether it's a spear, or whether it's a bow. They'll always do this, so you don't know what you're faced up with, and you have to really look carefully or mouse over. So we'll mouse over the little flag. So he's got one Naginata attendant on that side. He's then also got 1, 2, and I think 3 Yari Ashigaru. He's got 2 Nodachi units. Oh, actually, he's got 3 Nodachi units, but these guys are looking a little bit depleted. Are they looking depleted, or no? They're just mixed in. He's then also got a Bow Warrior Monk and a a Bow Ashigaru, I think. I swear I saw a Bow Ashigaru. Yeah, you go, Bow Ashigaru, who was ranked up to about 9 chevron, it looks like. Or is that 8? I think that's 9. So there's some pretty beastie stats for a Yari Ashigaru unit. I've ranked them up in Classics battles, and they are about 1,000 Koku each. It's not really that worth it, but hey ho, you never know. And that rhymed. And then he's got his avatar. Very, very nice. So let's get kicking into the battle. And what unit is this? Yoritomo's Yabusamcav. Oh, so they're like some sort of hero Bocav unit. Very annoying, but unfortunately they haven't got enough arrows to back up the firepower, really. So he's just revealed his unit. He's got some Portuguese Turcos. I do need to start using these guys more. They were used in the tournament final, but I have not used them because I think it's my Matchlock Warrior Monk have pretty much the same stats, if not better. So I just never really feel the need to bring them, really. He's then also got another Naginata unit hidden in these trees, and I think that's kind of it for his army. I think he must have some cavalry somewhere as well. Anyway, I'm going to take my cavalry around the flanks because I want to secure this morale shrine. Again, I haven't played any replays with a lot of morale shrines recently, or just key buildings for that matter. But these are the buildings you always want, especially the fact that I've got a monk army. If I take hold of the morale shrine, my army is just going to beast. It's going to have about 18, I think, about 17 or 18 morale, and it'll be near unbreakable unless shit really does flip sideways. So I'm going to charge these guys out into a nice formation, and then I will proceed to the enemy. And there's an archery dojo there, which will be complete use to me because I've got just so many archers. I think this is the fatigue. No, it's the workshop. So the workshop will be useful when playing against some archer units. And just give me a quick second because I just remembered. Give me a moment. Commentating. I'll probably spell that all wrong, but anyway. Oh crap. Caps. Star. Okay. So, I'm going to form my army up. I'm going to form with the Naginata Warrior Monks up front and then the Nodachi. I'm not entirely sure why I did that first, but because you always want the Nodachi to get the charge off. And I am microing my way around all of his units. He's going to charge his cavalry in. He's also got Yari Cav, which he did reveal at some point. He's going to chase my cavalry off with this Yari Ashigaru unit. And I do hammer into his Turcos, trying to deplete their number a lot. And then I hit his general as well from that side, and then I hit his general again from this side. So, he's also got, I think there's that Hanzo Shadows, fantastic. So I've basically surrounded his general. I'm beginning to pick away at him, but he has got all of this spear infantry in support, so it doesn't look like I'll be doing too much damage to him, and that is pretty much just 4 Yari Cav wasted. But while he's dealing with that, my army is fast approaching, and it's a pretty hefty army as well. I need to start playing more battles where I don't bring any veteran units, because the benefit of not bringing veteran units is just that you can bring more units, pretty much. Sometimes quality isn't always the best, you will need quantity. So, because I mean, let's face it, if you've got a Katana hero, beast stats, he's got like 14 morale, he's got 30 odd melee attack, he's got all of this good stuff going for him, but there are 30 men. If they get surrounded by about 5 Yari Ashigaru units, they're going to lose, let's face it. So for the same price ratio, you've pretty much just been defeated, to put it bluntly. But one of my cavalry did manage to get away, and he's going to pursue with Yari Ashigaru, which I don't quite think is the most wise idea to do. I think he realises this, yep he does, and he begins to run back. Because what I'm going to try and now do is charge towards the main of his army, whilst this lot are out of position. so I will be charging in. The only problem with my army is that I've got monks on this side and then I've got Nodachi on this side. Basically, monks and Nodachi are some of the most vulnerable units to arrow fire, so I'm going to have to advance on him quickly. That's why I quickly truck up my Naginata attendants, because they have actually got better armor, believe it or not. So they'll kind of be my meat shield. I'll run them in first, and then I'll let them kind of get a bit in front, and then I'll begin to charge in my worst units. And it looks like he's fallen for it. Now, it's good not to always dart your best troops, your most vulnerable units, straight after the Naginata attendants, because they're going to have to deal with the Naginata attendants a lot sooner than they do with your main of the army, and he's going to ninja bomb the crap out of them. Really, this is why I bring Naginata attendants. They're a cheap unit, 200 koku each, and they're soaking up all this fire from Turkos, from ninja bombs, from bow monks. They're doing an awful lot. So that's exactly why I bring them, and he's managed to play to the tune. I've also put these guys in loose formation as they are being peppered by arrow fire. I take the monks into the trees because they'll be most useful against sort of like Kisho ninjas and all of this good stuff, because they've got the high morale to sustain in combat. And then I charge in all of my Nodachi and my... oh, I've got some monks as well charging in there. And I've got my Nodachi. Oh, got lag, getting some lag spiking. And pretty much these Nodachi are just going to destroy them. And now if I was him, I'd get the Turkos. Literally, my general is sitting on the face of these Turkos. All he has to do is pop a few shots off and he's pretty much just killed my general. Matchlocks are so unpredictable when playing against generals because they just kill them so quickly and efficiently. So he's trying to... this is a bad move by me. What I've done is I've charged in numerous units into one area instead of taking them around the flank and hitting from the side. This is a bad move. You always want to get as much surface area as possible, get as many men fighting as possible, because with this, only the frontline people are going to be fighting, and you're going to have this huge blob of troops here who aren't fighting and getting that effectiveness that I bought them for. Meanwhile, the Nodachi on this side are doing... they're doing pretty well. They've got 130 kills. They sustained about 70 losses, 75 losses now, 76. And the warrior monks over here, again, they're stacking. I do not want this. I want them to be running around freely, flanking, and the ninjas are going to be bombing the crap out of me while I open a can and whoop ass on their ass with my bowman, with the warrior monks. And these guys look like they're just enjoying the scenic view of the dead corpses of horses. That's not very nice. Little girls would not improve. And these Turkos don't look like they're doing too much either. So it looks like numbers have definitely won me the day. So it's not always best to bring just a crap ton of veteran units, as they do cost a lot, and that is something I will go over. I will make a video on what are the best upgrades to upgrade certain types of units with, because there are some things you never want, but those things you never want on one unit you always want on another. So I will try and do one of those, because I'm getting quite a few subs now, and I've got a few requests to try and actually do sorry, a match-up kind of battle. So what's good against what should I build, you know, what are the little kind of tips and secrets I can use when picking an army or whatever. So I will try and go over all of that. But I mean, mainly when I kind of started playing Shogun, that's all I did. I just kind of watched YouTube videos, and what you do is it just kind of teaches you what's good, what's not good. And I'm actually currently doing that with StarCraft 2 as well, because I'm looking to get back into StarCraft 2. But unfortunately with online it's incredibly hard, because all the players are Korean and they just kick the crap out of me every single time. I would have got an army up in half an hour and they're already walking around with like tier 3 units at the 5-minute mark. So anyway, back to Shogun. So that's kind of the best idea, is to always watch YouTube videos if you're trying to get into a game. And the thing is, Hanzo Shadows are really holding out here. I think they run out of bombs, not likely, but they're just going to get picked apart with my Naginata warrior monks. Now I always find forest combat really hard to do, just because you can't really see anything. I mean, if I go up here, I don't know really where all the positioning are. So if your enemy has got an absolutely massive army and you've got a tiny army, it's always best to kind of fight in woodland, because they don't know what the crap is going on. Whereas you can just like do little micromanagement from about this range. So this has been a nice little battle. Thought you might enjoy it. The sword dojo I did manage to take. I managed to take the archery dojo, and I think I've also got the workshop over there somewhere. Yep. And I think he did have the morale shrine, so it was definitely sheer weight of numbers, which definitely won me that battle. I'm not sure if I popped off all my war cries and the whatnots, but I mean it's still a good battle. These guys are now going to cheer as their general, and everyone goes down to hell. And there we go, or down to hell. More like gets rebirthed, because I think that's what Buddhism's all about. I'm not entirely sure. So there you have it. So that's got one little guy fighting, and we are dead. So that's a very, very good battle. It looks like the game is going to freeze up. No, it doesn't. They're still cheering. I'm not entirely sure. Ah, there we go. So that was actually the first time I replayed that battle. It's a pretty nice battle, and it just kind of goes to show you that veteran units aren't always the best option when playing every single battle. It is good to just go all out, non-veterans, because it gives you the scale you need to basically outflank, outmaneuver, attack from the rear, and gives you extra cocoa as well. So I hope you enjoyed that one. And what I'm trying to do at the moment is I'm trying to get all the tournament replays off people. So you would have seen me there chatting Steam to Virtue Dollar, because he's got, I keep on calling him Virtue Dollar. His name is Quarter Dollar. Germans have got very angry at me calling him Virtue Dollar. I need to start calling him Quarter Dollar, because that's what it is. Virtue Dollar? Virtue Dollar? I think that's quarter. So yeah, he's going to send me a battle. I've then got Nectar Blood and Hunter's battle to do, and that will be stage 1 complete basically. So it'll be about 5 or 6 battles. 6 battles in total. So here are the results. As you can see, I bought 1,700 men, which is a lot, and they weren't bad units either. I bought 5 monks and 5 Nodachi and 4 Yarikav. That is a potent military force. So here we go. Kills. So the Naginatas, and yeah, they definitely paid off. Even the Naginata attendants got near enough 80 kills. That's pretty nice. I think these guys just got ninja bombed the crap out. And the Yarikav didn't do too well, but they did kind of break up his forces a little bit. His Turkos did very well, but I think that was because the Yarikav engagement went more his way. Hanzo Shadows, they beasted. They got 5 times their number. And I didn't even realise he had him on the Kisho Ninja, but I love ninjas. I need to do some more battles with those. He's got another one. Oh, 9 Chevron. That's retarded. But yeah, I need to do some more ninja battles, but I hope you enjoyed. But bye for now. I will be doing some more tournament battles.